But thank you very much for this, you guys. I really appreciate it. I will put that somewhere very special. I haven't figured out where yet, but maybe in my office. Thank you.
Next is Advanced Communicator Bronze, which is none other than James Sandin.
Start the clock.
It's already red.
Last year, this time, I made a promise, I made a prediction, or I made a prophecy that I would have my second DTM now. But I don't have it. And much like my good friend there, Eric, I ask that you not hold your breath, but I will complete that goal that I've set. And that'll be this coming fiscal year, 2013, 2014. Thank you very much.
Also earning an Advanced Communicator Bronze, Teresa Frizzell.
And this award is for Advanced Leader Bronze. And it is our past president and current VP of membership, Adam Jacobs.
I'm going to say one thing, because these Advanced Leadership Awards are some of the hardest to get.
Don't tell me that.
It's not hard in that the tasks are difficult. It's just hard to remember to be evaluated for something, to remember to even write it down in your book, to just keep track of it as you're going along. So thank you. I do appreciate it. And last but not least, with a Competent Leader Award, Roseanne Paul.
Thank you. I don't think I have anything else to say, but I'm glad I got this, and I look forward to getting more.
Includes it, that part of it. There's more than what else do you have now?
Wait. Okay, we'll go right into table topics then. For the table topics portion of our meeting, I will introduce our table topics master, Eric Houghton.
Today is a day of many highlights, and I would like to stay in the spirit of highlights today, so we're not going to go into depressive topics. I changed it to the end, by the end. So, you know, there are many things that happen in one's lives that could account for funny, crazy, or embarrassing. And I would like to touch on some of those. So you have the right of refusal one time. If you call upon the second time, you have to go. Now let me tell you also, these stories, this is about table topics is about talking off the cuff. I mean, you need to be able to come up with something right away. It doesn't have to be true. Nobody knows. Use your creativity. So, with that said, let's start. I would like to ask, Roseanne, what is the absolute funniest thing that happened relating to your kids? That your kids have said, done?
Mr. Table Topics Master, honored guest, fellow Toastmaster. You know, there's so many things that my kids have done that over the years that are just hysterically funny. Every Sunday night, my kids come over for dinner, and my daughter and son try to see who's the first ones out. Not that they want to leave or anything, but when it's time to go, somebody will hide somebody else's something, so that the other one wins. But the funniest thing I think for me would be, that I can think of right now, was my husband worked nights years ago, and my kids stayed home during the summer, and he was asleep. They were old enough to do that. And evidently they had fed our Cocker Spaniel something really not good for him. They were playing, and they had the TV on, and they decided they were going to shut the door in our bedroom because Dad wouldn't wake up. So Dad was asleep, like he always does. The kids were out playing, and then they went outside to play with their friends. So I'm going to guess they were teenagers at this time. The dog was in the bed with my husband. All of a sudden, the dog got sick. He didn't throw up. It was the other end.
Oh, nice.
All over my husband, in the bed, all over his arms. The dog continued to get sick. I don't know if they fed him chocolate or what it was. But he woke up to the, sound of that and the smell of that. I get home from work, my kids are nowhere to be found. My husband has our comforter outside, hosing it down. He was so angry. And my kids, the kids had locked the dog in the bedroom because they didn't want to be near TV, and then they proceeded to leave. So the dog had nowhere to go. Poor dog. Anyway, I would say that's one of the funniest things my kids did. My husband laughs about it today, but it was not funny for several years. Mr. Table Topics Master.
That's great, Roseanne.
It was really funny.
After the fact. After the fact, those things are really funny. In the middle of it, mostly not. Now, I have an elective here, so somebody can volunteer for this one. Because, or we'll skip it, but I think it could be really good. What was the most embarrassing yet decent moment in your life? Just a disclaimer. Somebody would like to take that one? Oh, no, it's not decent. I said, okay.
Mr. Topic Master, welcome guest fellow Toastmasters. What was the most decent?
No. Embarrassing? Yes, decent.
And decent moment in my life?
Yes.
Ironically, that reminds me of my wedding night.
No.
But I will not go into that.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Time.
Decency to me is not just doing the right thing for all the right reasons at the right moment, but doing it because it's the right thing to do. So there have been many, many moments like that in my life, even here. Probably more often here than anywhere else that I venture. The decency is demonstrated by stepping in to fill a vacant seat or fill a role. The decency occurs when we applaud somebody coming in that we haven't seen in a while, or when a person comes in late, that we just are showing an appreciation and thankfulness for them taking that special effort to get here. Decency is awarding for efforts made, not just merely accomplishments completed. Decency is having a sense of otherness rather than I'm here for myself. Although it may be the way that everybody started out. That's the way I started out. I didn't get a job because I failed an audition for a role as a seminar speaker. So I came to, that's what brought me to Toastmasters originally. So I've had many moments of decency. One in particular, but I won't go into it, as I said.
Appreciate it.
And well, I appreciate the appreciation. That was decent of you. And that's all I have to say on that topic, Master.
Thank you, James, for not embarrassing us. So, there are many places that have highlights, and one of them is relationships. I mean, mostly it is in relationships. But I would like to ask Kurt, if you would tell me what was the craziest thing or the loveliest thing a loved one has done for you.
Table Topics Chairman, fellow Toastmasters. Well, I was thinking back to a time many years ago when I was going to country school. And we're just emerging from the Depression at that time. And I was supposed about 7 years old, and I wanted to have a birthday party. I never had a birthday party. I wanted a birthday party. I knew that usually when we had birthdays, the parents would bring cupcakes or some cake and Jello for the classes, because all the classes were together. But I wanted a little bit more than that. I sort of had my eye on my presents if there's a birthday party. Well, I knew, I hoped, but my mother would go along with this. So I invited all the kids to come to our house for a birthday party for me. Well, most everybody thought they would come, except the teacher was a little bit skeptical. And she called my mother and said, is Bert having a birthday party? I don't know exactly what words my mother used to answer that, but the general idea was no. So, no presents then. But many years after that, I did have a birthday party. My good friend of mine, planned this, and I didn't know anything about it. I worked hard all that day because we didn't do much about birthdays. And my husband said, Betty called and she would like to have you stop by with this book that you've known if you don't get through it. Well, okay, I didn't change, I didn't clean up or anything, we went over to Betty's house. And as I walked up into the house, all of a sudden, surprise! My husband and I had a conversation after that. It was very lovely, and I did have my birthday party. I did get presents and cards, so better late than never.
Yeah, maybe one more. Work or vacation? Vote.
Vacation.
Vacation. Okay. Jason, what is the weirdest thing you have experienced, or funniest, or greatest thing you've experienced during a vacation?
Mr. Topics Master, honored dignitaries, guests, fellow Toastmasters. This one's not going to be really too exciting because my wife, when we go on vacation, is always go, go, go. She has coined the phrase, you need to get up and go like HE double hockey sticks because we can rest when we're dead. You know, what I like to do when I take vacation, I like this, something called, I call a staycation, where I'll take like a long weekend, or actually I just did it over the 4th of July. I took 4th and then Thursday and Friday and the weekend off. And for 2 days, that Thursday and Friday, I did absolutely nothing. I'd get up, maybe watch a soap opera or something. I didn't know what was going on in it, but it was just kind of fun just to sit around and just do nothing. If I wanted to mow the yard, I could, but nah, I'll worry about that later. But that's really what I love to enjoy. But other vacations are a lot of fun too when I go with my wife as well. But that's what I like best about vacation. Mr. Tabletop.
Who do I give control? I can do one more? Okay. Leonard, would you amuse us with the funniest thing you've ever experienced at work?
Table topic master. Thank you. Welcome guests and fellow Toastmasters. Funniest thing that happened at work.
Or craziest?
Craziest thing.
Fill in the blank.
When I was a manager at EMC, and I worked, and my staff were 6 under me, and I had to do the time cards and, discipline and all that good stuff, and I had 6 women. The hardest working people that I had under me. And there was times where one would hate, 5 would hate one, and then the next day, so they would just drive me crazy. And I would go to my supervisor, my manager, and I was like, oh, this is it, I'm going to get rid of so-and-so because this one's doing that. And she just said, step back. They'll love each other tomorrow. I know these things. And by golly, she was right. But for all the things that they have done for me, and we met deadlines and all that, I was always singing and would have her in the area. So it was Mother's Day. So I came out, I sent everybody out in the circle or department, and I said, okay, you guys, I'm going to sing too. And I started going, your once, your twice. And they was going, oh! And I said, you know what? You guys are right. You deserve better than that. So I went behind, I went to the other room that was behind me, and came out, and I had a professional singer come out, sing the song to them. And as they was being serenaded, I guess we'll call it, I was giving them passing out roses. Boy, at that time, I could do no wrong. Any other time. That's one of the craziest things.
Thank you all for sharing your highlights of this day of highlights, and I would like to give the lecture back to Teresa.
As you can see, we still have plenty yourself. Make sure you have dessert. I'm not gonna have any, but make sure you have dessert. So, is there anything else that needs to be done today? Okay. We will meet next Tuesday, right here, 12:15. I want all of you here. I want Linda here, Casey here. I want everybody here. Okay? We've got a new year to get started on. We might as well get started with a bang. Okay? Meeting over.
For some reason, the last couple of years,
That's really good.
she's really longing for one of those
Yeah.
That's on the beach.
Yeah.
Just sit there and have one of those resorts where everything is included.
Yeah.
Just drinking Bahama.
Like my mom,
He knows.
that was awesome. Because you can't go out and do all the activities, my man, my wife, and now we have kids. And we had, look at us, we had, kids gotta see this.
Yeah.
Like really?
You know?
We have go back and look at Yes, you need to cool your jets.
What was the best test of your stuff from last year when you guys were other than Daniel Lane? They kept themselves occupied. They found you know, and yeah, family, you know, like you figure the newness kind of wears off after about a week. You're like, yeah. But I just heard all kinds of dinners. They were just having all kinds of fun with their cousins. And they didn't feel like they had to do this or that. I had my rabbits.
Just keep adding to it.
Ah, so that's what I'm going to do.
Nothing wrong with letting them try it. I just don't want to stay in it.
My twin boys, they're working in the fields this past couple of days.
Whatever's there.
Yeah, okay.
Later on there, last week they had this week
Urbandale was
it's a little
very
bit cooler, so
even when we were
Yes.
they get sick at 6.
There you go.
Scott moved out for Christmas.
They haven't missed any.
And the following year, they started back to right out. You know, up until that point, it was free. Sign up but after that.
They work out Saturday and Sunday too. They get time and a half.
Well, you know, well, it's my kids. My dad.
Oh, well,
So they haven't seen it.
Well, for some things, but not.
Oh yeah, they're already making
You want to
plans.
be quiet.
There you go,
You want
I
to be
bet.
quiet about it. You don't more than likely she'll take the scooter. You don't have very many people. But
Well, I think they're
even,
trying to
you know,
figure out ways to.
you have to think
A little nicer
about
car.
3/4 of the
I gave
kids
my
are
old
either
car,
in
but
sports or some sort
This
of
runs, but it's
fine
not like
arts
a safe
program.
the radio.
They've all got some, a very small percentage that's not involved in anything.
Right.
They're all involved in something.
Four-door
Everyone that lives in
POS is
school.
probably what they want.
And they're like, there's nothing else to do.
Right.
But there's pros and cons to all of that.
It's good.
Yeah.
I was just. This was a couple years ago. This was down the stairs, basically.
What's their likelihood of
Yes.
you know, once dad, once their dad's thumb in
More
it.
than.
I know, all of a sudden.
But you know what?
I had a little brother. I drove out of sports because I was on it. And it taught me a lesson with my own kids. And now it's all about fun. You know, you want to meet. And they go and they have fun, but I make sure not to push them that step forward. If you do that enough, they won't want to do this.
Well, and my boys are like that. For the longest time, their dad was on all the time. You're better. I'm like, that was the greatest compliment. But, and I've learned a lot more about their dad's, his mindset on things, but my boys didn't.
The same situation.
Yeah,
His dad did not let up on him. And then every time every time they went to bat, he was always right behind. You know, home plate, watch it. You know, and as soon as they came, if they missed, if they struck out or whatever, he was right there at the dugout telling them what they did wrong. Who wants to hear that? It's about, you know, you expect it from a coach, okay? You expect your coach to say, you know, you could have swung at those, you know, you need to choke up, do whatever. You don't expect to hear from your dad. And the last thing you want to hear from your dad is you need to do better. I just want to say, hear good job, or they should try, that kind of thing. Well, my boys haven't played for a couple of years.
Right, so we're reliving it.
I know.
I'm not touching that.
No.
I'm not.
I want it, it's fine.
Yeah, if they want to earn a nicer card, let them do that.
There's been a few more goings on here.
But it's kind of just a minute.
Actually, the speech. Sorry, good job.
No.
It just popped in. Actually did speech.
That's right.
Now giving our kids margaritas.
That's right.
More damage.
Well,
And I know it started with
I'm guessing the board.
Margaritas, I never met her.
Margarita.
What is great at?
Depends on how strong you made
How many margaritas?
Graceful. I think we're repeating the same thing. Our kids sometimes, if we're given, you know, hear all the stories about kids who grew up with nothing.
Yeah.
Like the Fortune 500 CEOs, you know, they had a lot more desire than somebody that grew up taking this stuff. They actually had to work for sure.
And I did, I saw that. I said, this is the goal we're going to set. So I did
I can take it to work.
They got over sometimes, right?
I didn't want. That's
It'd be a little
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
you let
want something better.
our service techs know that there's food back here. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, I
We
love
make
that.
them uncomfortable. That's why I try to make the kids as uncomfortable as possible so they can get the heck out of the house as soon as they're done with high school.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
I tell you what, I'll make it uncomfortable.
Yeah, some kind of reference. Every time I've done something. You know, when you're that type of person, all of us are. It's
Okay.
like,
Now you told me you're
So,
what are you doing rank for?
I can't say that.
now did you start?
This section.
I like that.
That's your fault.
That's right, you don't have a minute to go, do you?
That's a good. Yes, officially, please. You have to say it in.
Oh, because you already finished, you already finished. Yeah. So I could.
But I think that's what a lot of professional speakers do.
Thank you.
Use that same material for their speeches.
Okay.
And then those become chapters of the book. You know, as long as you save, especially if it's a word process, it's easy to transform into something else if you need to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, like I said,
Again, it's not hard. Gotta be smart and right. Make sure you save everything.
Wow.
there you go, there you go.
Right.
I think we're doing the right
Sometimes those are the most popular.
Yeah. Exactly. See, and I am a little shy away from that. That just scares me to death. You know, my dad was so. Was he so you don't really do that?
Isn't it amazing how some people have the knack? I mean, I can't even tell you a joke.
I forget.
I mean, a short joke. I think I have one. I had really, but it was like, you know, it was like 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can mess up that punchline. Plus, the rest of it, you know, well, you say I'm talking. I go, oh
yeah.
I will go around the bush 2 times.
He can be persistent.
And then, yeah, I suggest you watch it, don't we?
That's funny because I was well, for a lot of the, you know, there's no relaxed digestion. But I was standing more behind the podium. Just with all the speakers. So it's like, well, kind of lost me. I was like,
Well,
that was some stuff.
I liked your stories. That was
I'm lecturing dance, and occasionally I want to go away. You're supposed to learn reading, so, but you know, but you can use your facial, you know, and you're but to me, it's saying, brothers and sisters. Okay.
Ian walked into the bar and he was assaulted.
Oh, that's a good one.
There, you can't miss that one.
I bet I can.
Write it down and practice it.
I'll say it was, what word did she say? I don't know, it's really bad.
We were in that
Well, I was like, the thing about my dad is he told stories about clubs and stuff. And I just remember some of the stories he told out in Urbandale. But anyway,
You've never seen their parade.
And you, because you can do that. But you know, when somebody in this group asked that another club sponsor folktales, and I think that would be really fun. I'm going to bring that up again.
well, it's Marine Corps. Tell stories as a.
I'm pro-life.
I've been 25 years.
Okay,
And
okay.
as I said, I have red hair. He's been in Ireland so many times.
I'm not even throwing out
In
here
Europe
and
and stuff like that too.
I was out Vegas in.
I found that
Irish. I'm serious, and I was
Yes. Who was it? Doris Koval.
Yes, it's in my purse.
Oh, reading yesterday. She had gone to something in North Carolina. And there's this man, I think his name is Donald Davis, who's written this book about childhood or something like that. He's actually, for 20 or 30 years, he's been a storyteller. She read this thing, and it was about this kid. And I mean, you could relate to it, at least I could relate to it, because when he was born, of course, he was the only child, he was called Baby. Everybody know, we don't know what our names are until somebody says them over and over and over again, because usually they're saying, Baby, and you're thinking, oh, my name is Baby. And finally, he has a brother whose name is Donald, and then he's not Baby, his name is Donald. The baby gets to be called Baby. He's getting upset, but anyway, they tell the story about how he does all, he and his friend do all these crazy things with this poor baby. At any rate, as it went, it was how long was it? 16 minutes and 30 seconds. That was, no, it was 17 because it was supposed to be 18. Do you know it's hilarious and how often that can be just funny from the get-go. I mean, the entire thing was, we were just so serious. So, but she said she had a hard time using the book to find which one. She said, I go through them and they were all.
I love the fact that you actually set up an annual.
Yeah.
So you can look at it ahead of time. Versus you're turning around and getting one and then going, oh, I don't think I can.
Yeah, when you you know, some of them you don't want to do that. I've done some that I'm glad I do a technical and supervisors, and there's some that thumbs down. I have probably finished those and won't go through them again.
I saw those at that time, and some people in the club were against it.
Humor.
Yeah, and you know, and some people do hear themselves. Actually, there was somebody else